Today's adventure begins. My balcony here. As a recording of this, Sunday, May 28, 2023. About to catch an early flight to Las Vegas, Nevada. The sun is just about to rise. You can kind of see the fountain over there, but it's obscured by that tree. Look, Big Ben, Parliament. Welcome everyone, out of the woo here. Jay is also flying out. He is going back to LA.
LA?
I'm going to Vegas.
What?
It's early.
I'd rather go there.
You wanna go to Vegas with me?
I would rather that.
I still have sleep in my eye. Maybe this eye too.
It's early.
6:30 a.m. I haven't even had coffee yet. You had coffee? You haven't had coffee yet. We didn't even make coffee in the room.
I need some.
We're both flying out at MCO, Orlando International. I have a layover. You have a direct. Yours will probably be more enjoyable because you don't have a layover. But it's been a fun time.
Oh, it's been great.
It's too short though.
As always.
Next time you gotta come out here for just a little bit longer.
Maybe a week.
Yeah. We did it.
That'd be great.
And now we're heading out, going our separate ways, and a bug just flew past me. I almost did the outro, that's how tired I am. It's the intro. The day's just beginning. I'm inviting you to join me and Jay as we part ways.
Shall you? Yeah.
I'll get some coffee at some point.
Maybe right now.
I'll be dropping this rental car off at the airport and picking up another rental in Vegas when I get there. This car has served me well. In fact, I don't even think I mentioned what resort we stayed at the last couple nights. Old Key West, Disney's Old Key West, the first of the DVC resorts that Disney World built. We stayed here. Pretty nice little accommodations right here around this roundabout. Till next time, Old Key West. Till next time. This is just a bustling bus turn in and out through here. A lot of buses here on property. And need to top it off, fuel it up, fill it up. Self-pumping gas nozzle. Sun is just coming in hot there. Price of gas, $3.39. Here at Racetrack. It's nice out. It's nice and cool and crisp at the moment, but you know, it's only 7 a.m. so probably gonna be warm in Vegas too. Rental car return. Says it right there on the ground too. These things always make me paranoid. Little spiky things. I feel like I'm gonna pop a tire. Got it. No tires were harmed. All right, goodbye rental car. Now off to the gates. Did you remember your belongings? Did we check under the seat? Oops. Under the seat, center console, and the glove box? Does anyone ever put gloves in a glove box anymore? Maybe in the northern regions. You ever put gloves in a glove box?
I do not. I don't even know if I have gloves.
You don't own gloves? You don't own rubber gloves? You don't have a lease with an option to buy? Look at this. Does these even exist anymore?
Did you remember your garage door opener?
I did not bring my... I don't have a garage.
Oh. Your Blackberry?
Oh, look at that right there, yeah. Also, I guess people still use briefcases. They put their briefs in there.
Oh, what?
Yeah, yeah.
Their Hanes and their
Hanes.
boxers.
Yeah, all their boxer briefs.
That's what that's for.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Never noticed this little fountain over here with the lights, the blue water, and the illuminated colors there. Never noticed that before. Now I have noticed this one over here, and I have noticed that one over there with the other one I've never seen before. Don't you think it's rude that they want to know your weight? I don't like that it's asking our weights. Keep saying wait.
Personal.
Wait, I know. Very rude. There's a lot of people in here. So this is a holiday weekend. And normally I do not see MCO this busy. But tomorrow is a holiday, so this would be designated a holiday weekend, and it is busy. And if one clock is not good enough, a second clock will tell me it is 20 minutes until 8. My flight, I think, departs at 10:10. Jay's flies out about 9:45. Coordinated them, or we could be at the airport at the same time. Here, within 15-20 minutes of each other departing. This is quite the expansive arrival board over here, and departure board over here. See if I can see mine up there. See yours up there?
I do.
Where's it at? Point it out.
Partner, bottom middle right here.
All right, yours is the second one. No, third one down? Yeah, third one down, second one that says LA down.
Yep.
You're gate 76.
Yep.
And you're on time. See if I can find mine. I see Vegas up here. Vegas. Do I see mine? I don't see mine.
The bottom one? Southwest?
No, it's not Southwest. I thought it was American. All right, I was confused at first, but I have a layover in Dallas, Fort Worth. So I am flight 2555. Fourth one down up there. Dallas, Fort Worth. I have a layover there, 2555. I am at gate 53. We're both in the B section. So I got to go to 53. You got to go to 76. Both on time. All right, Jay and I have parted ways. He has to go to a different area because he's going to the 70 gates. I'm going to the 1 through 59 gates with this aquarium. It says estimated wait time 8 to 12 minutes. Not bad. Better than I thought it was going to be because when we first walked in, there was a ton of people in the line. All right, that wasn't too incredibly horrible. So it seems like every airport you go to has different. I put my shoes on the. What's the word? The rollers without being in a bin. I had to put my bag without being in a bin. Sometimes I have to go in a bin. I had to take my belt off. You know, kind of commonplace, but they were a little, I don't say they were on edge, but definitely a little more stressful the workers were today. Because there's a lot of people here, so it kind of makes sense. It's a busy weekend. One thing that's definitely on my to-do list is to get pre-check, which I think will help considerably. I don't think you have to take your shoes and belt off when you do pre-check. I could be wrong on that, but I've just been putting it off for a while, but I want to do that at some point. I'm going to get on the monorail and head over to gate 53, I believe it is. This is gate 30 through 59, so momentarily this will be open. Take the monorail over. On the way over to my gate. Oh yeah. Control tower right over there. Got a little time, plenty of time. Better early than being late on a busy time. You never know what's going to happen on an airport when everyone else is traveling. So it's like I'm good to go. I'm not usually much of a breakfast eater, but look at this gummy breakfast. Every once in a while I'll have breakfast, and I'm usually more of like a dinner, late afternoon, early evening dinner kind of guy. But they have gummy burgers over here. But if I was, they got gummy bacon. I could get some gummy bacon. But I am going to get a coffee. Usually my breakfast is a coffee. But how appetizing does that look? For $19.99 you can get a bacon, egg, and waffle. Only 120 calories for that? I thought it'd be more than that. I got plenty of time until it's time for me to depart. Looking here at the atrium, looking for gate number 53, and I have a layover in Dallas, Fort Worth. I thought it was Houston, but it's Dallas, Fort Worth. Big, bold letters here, not to be confused, 50 through 59. It's always kind of like rolling the dice, no pun intended because I'm going to end up in Vegas, but it's kind of like rolling the dice when you get to an airport too early because you're going to be waiting around for a while, or getting here. I guess the rolling of the dice would be getting here just before it's time to board. If you're just a few minutes too late, you might not get on the plane. That happened to me at LAX one time. I got there right, it was like the traffic was so bad getting into LAX, and then getting through the checkpoints took longer than I expected, and I didn't get on the plane. I had to go home, come back the next day, and hope for a standby to get on. It wasn't enjoyable, so definitely want to make sure you are at the airport when you need to be, and sometimes getting here a little early, better safe than sorry. I don't get too excited about layovers. I like direct flights a little better. However, could not find, at least from here to Vegas, I couldn't find, on today, I couldn't find a direct flight. I don't think there are direct flights from MCO to Las Vegas airport. I think it's just, I think you have to go to one and then kind of go in, because Vegas is like a smaller airport. But I'm also going to be renting a car from there, and we'll be in Vegas for a short amount of days, a few days, give or take. I'll have a car around town. Got a few different things I want to be doing. There's another plane pulling in over here. You can see, oh, check, that's interesting. So sometimes you will see the pushback from these vehicles, kind of similar to the one here. But look at this is a push forward with one of those vehicles. So this engine is not on the plane's own accord. It's like being tugged. Yeah, check that out. It was just tugged in. Yeah, you can see it's only 8:14 right now. On time. Going to Dallas, Fort Worth. Show the temperature, 8:53. Gotta love layovers. Yeah, see, that one's doing a pushback as well. Like they're getting ready to unhook the little tug thing. Yep, they're actually unhooking that little tug thing, or the little tug thing over there. And while they're loading the luggage into that one. Just air travel is so fascinating. The fact that you can get from point A to point B so quickly in the air. Amazing. And check out some of the merchandise from here, and then when I get to the next airport, I'll show some of the merchandise from there. But yeah, any last minute souvenirs anyone needs right here at the gate areas. Yeah, it's got Florida written on it, Orlando written on it, mugs, general interest, alligators. Noticing over at this shop, I don't think I've ever seen this 100 Years of Wonder in the parks before. I mean, I guess it is. It does have the Disney one on there. But yeah, I don't think I've seen that in the Emporium or anything. It's kind of cool with Mickey giving the little salute. You can also get a hoodie over here, or you can take home a living piece of Florida, a miniature indoor palm. Maybe I could take that to Vegas and try to plant it in Vegas. I'm not going to, but I'm just thinking hypothetically. There's also assortment of miniature planes right here. Get all the different airlines. That one really flies, says it really flies. And behind this one is the airline I am flying today. I'm not sure why it's covered up. I guess there's like a few different ones right there. But yeah, it's kind of hidden. Oh, here it is. We're on this side. Airport sets. Now, this is pretty interesting. Look at the silver around. This place is called Mystic Silver. But look at this little boom box right here. Very blinged out, if you will. 20% off. Nice. Getting to see my plane pull it into the gate here. That will be where I will be boarding in probably about 40 minutes, give or take. Of course, everyone has to depart. They have to clean it off, get everything unloaded, let everybody else on, including myself. I haven't had a coffee yet. I'm waiting until I get on board to get a coffee. And that's my plane. That's another plane. Well, it's not my plane. It's the plane I'm going to be getting on and boarding, but temporarily be my plane for it's probably 3 hours over to Dallas-Fort Worth, and then from Dallas-Fort Worth to Vegas probably another hour and a half, and then including the layover time, I'm going to be in the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. All right, I am boarding Group 1. I am sitting in seat 5F. 5F, which I believe is a window seat. I usually always try to get a window seat so I can kind of film out the window.
right there.
Get a coffee a little bit later.
Right there. There you go, bud. We'll see you in a minute, okay? Call if you need me. I've got my phone. Call me.
Okay, you okay?
Benz, I do see a few bags that are not like, you want to stack them like bookshelves, basically. They're books on a bookshelf, that way we can maximize that space up in the overhead bin. So do keep that in mind when placing your larger items up there. For anything smaller, please do utilize that space underneath the seat in front of you. We're going to be
There's no
completely
TV.
full. So
TV here in
we need
front.
as much space as
put your
possible so
phone
we don't
right
have to
here.
check any bags at the last minute.
This flips back.
Please let us know as soon as you possibly can if you're having difficulty finding a spot for you. So we'd like you to take some time to take a look at that safety information card. Make sure you're willing and able to assist us in the unlikely event of emergency. The flight attendant will be by momentarily.
Side of the plane would have been best for that, but getting some suburban areas. Going to be going to a totally different terrain. A lot of lakes here, a lot of water, a lot of standing ponds and bodies of water. Heading to the desert though, it's going to be a much different experience landscape-wise when I get to Vegas. That almost looks like a hidden Mickey.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are 4 bandits on this aircraft. One in the front, one in the middle, and 2 in the back. You can stand at the forefront of the airplane.
4,000 feet. ATC has given us a couple shortcuts so far. Looks like about 1 hour and 50 minutes of flight time left this morning. Should put us in Dallas on time, maybe a little bit early. They also said it should be mostly smooth for us, so we're going to go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. Feel free to move about the cabin as you need to. We do ask while you're in your seat, just keep your seatbelt fastened in case we run across any unexpected bumps along the way.
Yeah, this is nuts. Oh, you know, it actually is nuts. They bring a plate of nuts out too. This is what we're dealing with. I've never had this meal before. This is like a vegetarian type of thing. Quite a smorgasbord of things I really don't even know what they are, but it looks healthy. Some sort of greens. Sourdough flatbread.
Beef or vegetarian rainbow. They have that or vegetarian rainbow.
Alright, it's called a vegetarian grain bowl.
Okay.
And it's kind of neat how they give you actual silverware. Like real silverware, not plastic cutlery. Fancy. And after eating those nuts, I needed a water. Another water.
Depending on that lineup today. Weather hasn't changed much since we left Orlando. Light winds out of the south, good visibility, high overcast skies. Current temperature is 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Very soon we'll be turning on the seatbelt sign and it will remain.
Carry-on luggage must be placed completely underneath the seat in front of your back of every compartment. We'll be coming to the cabin onto the final aisle check.
All right, about to land at Dallas Fort Worth. I can see the star down there. Texas Star. And a train. Time to land.
Ladies and gentlemen, American Airlines would like to welcome to Dallas. Local time is 11:37 a.m. For your safety, please remain seated until we have completed our taxi.
And I have about an hour and 10 minutes till my next flight departs, so taking that Skylink transportation device, getting to my gate, barring any issues, should have plenty of time and no problems. There's a control tower right there too. All right, off to catch the transportation device and off to my other flight. And I am looking for gates D25. D25. Going up the escalator here. One thing about airports, always a lot of escalators. D25. D25 is what I'm looking for. All right, this is kind of nice. So I do not have to take that monorail-looking train transportation device. I think I could just walk over the busy road on this moving platform. So I can just go this way. You got the one control tower I just saw, and there's another control tower over there, and I just keep going. And down another escalator into the B and D gates. 1 through 40, D1 through 40 this way. I'm looking for D25. It's a little bit of a walk. It's also interesting how they don't have it labeled as restrooms. They just say toilet. This is a pretty expansive airport. I mean, this place is huge. It just seems like it just goes on forever and ever. Wow, look at that place. It's like a castle or even something like out of Superman Fortress of Solitude. Looking for D25, this is D29, but that is a ginormous airplane out there. That is a big airplane at D29. D25 has this big hummingbird here. Well, hummingbird, yeah, I think it's a hummingbird. D25 right over here. I think I made it in time. As shown here, departs at 1:05, boards in 27 minutes. I'm good. Again, this is quite the wing over here. This is just one section of this entire compound. And take a look over here. So you got the greater Dallas-Fort Worth area. Here's a cowboy with, looks like to be a coffee. Fort Worth with love. Love the Fort Worth. All right, boarding plane number 2. I am again sitting in seat 5F. I'll pick the same seat on both flights, but yeah, 5F.
Quickly as possible and onto your connection that some of y'all have as quickly as possible. So, we need your help with this. Once you've reached your row today, if you need to unpack any items.
It's like deja vu. did this on the last flight, and they're also doing it on this flight. They bring you out a hot, very steamy hot towel that you can wipe off your hand and face with. I mean, this thing is like boiling hot water. And you wipe that off, and then they bring you the meal. Like I ordered pasta on the second flight. I'm gonna have a pasta meal I never had before on this flight. And that's a pretty cool view out there with all the clouds way down there. It's very picturesque. And I got another glass of water. So this water comes in a glass, where the other one was like in a plastic cup. But before they bring out the pasta meal, also brought out these mixed nuts, roasted and salted. Shifted. All right, I guess the advantage of doing a layover is you get 2 meals instead of just 1. So once again, got the napkin over here, got a refill on the water, got the silverware cutlery, and I went with like a cheese tortellini item here, and more broccoli. Well, broccoli, I'm not sure what I had, some kind of greens on the other one. Looks like a pretty good brownie as well. Yeah, different options on each flight, which is kind of nice. And again, I'm starting to see the desert terrain out the window. After eating that brownie, going with another coffee. Coffees aren't really like that large, so it's kind of like a overly small coffee. No cream and sugar in this one because the brownie kind of acts as the cream and sugar. So just go with it straight black.
We'll be landing 5 minutes early. Should have you at the gate just a couple minutes early as well. Weather there's clear skies, temperature's about 85 degrees. So it'll be landing in about 20 to 25 minutes.
There's quite a bit of turbulence right now, but it looks as if they'll be making a sharp turn soon. Because I see Vegas way over there. I think I see Las Vegas. Turbulence. Again, I picked the wrong side for arriving to actually see the Vegas Strip from my window. Did the same thing when I flew in and out of New York. Ah, well, you never know which way a plane's going to land sometimes.
World partners. We do want to thank you for flying with us today. We hope to see you again soon here on American.
Yeah, you know you're in Vegas when there are slot machines in the actual airport. Yeah, just right here in the waiting area. Take a look at this. And there is one of the many, many, many welcome to Las Vegas signs you will see throughout Viva Las Vegas. Showing merch, showing merch, showing merchandise. Showed Orlando, showed Vegas. And on another moving platform, just got to find out where the rental car facility is. I can't remember. A lot of different restaurants, a lot of different shops up here. More slot machines over there. Ground transportation. Going down. Viva Las Vegas. What in the heck is that over there on the ground? That is like some sort of creature of the desert. Desert creature is a lizard. Oh yeah, it's a lizard over here. Check this out. It's a desert creature. Very nice. Oh, is it a turtle? It's a desert turtle? I don't know if it's a turtle or a lizard. All right, it is another transportation vehicle arriving here. McCarran International Airport.
This station is
rental car. Need to go find the rental cars.
MTV gates. Or expand the Terminal 3 baggage claim for all international carriers. And
all right, here is yet another little sculpture here. This is a desert bunny rabbit or just a bunny rabbit here on the ground. And you want to make sure you have everything when you exit out of here because there's no going back in without going through the checkpoints when you're going through these 3 doors, and now you're out really in Las Vegas. And I was kind of thinking that maybe the rental cars were on site, but evidently I gotta take a bus over to the rental car area. There's quite a few people waiting for the bus. It's also really warm here. This actually feels a lot hotter than it did when I left Florida. Just a whole process traveling. All right, there is quite an assortment of vehicles here to choose from. I was told I could choose anything over in this section. I even said I could get one of these trucks, and I opted out of getting a truck. So he just said grab anything over in this section, so that's what I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna get one of the sports cars though. I'm just gonna get a mid-size. All right, I am off. There's always one place I gotta stop by right when I get to Las Vegas. It's just kind of a, I'll say a tradition, but it's just the first thing I always do. I'm gonna head over there now before checking into my hotel. Got a plane backing in over there. Obviously it's a lot smaller than the plane I was on. That is the airport, so I landed over there. Now, I have drove to where I'm at now, protected by this gate, where a lot of people line up. It's like 100 people over here, waiting in line to get a photo in front of the fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada sign. And there's also this small one here, placed in 1959. I didn't realize this, but till now, it's on the National Register of Historic Places. 1959. A little more info here. Fabulous Las Vegas sign debuted. The Las Vegas Strip in 1959 remains the most popular attraction in Clark County. Take a look at that. And I've kind of learned that if you just go around to the side here, you can just get a view of it from here without waiting in a massive line. I mean, granted, it would be awesome to stand directly underneath it, but you can kind of just get the angle from here if you just walk around the side. See a plane going over the top of it. It's just iconic. Yeah, it's definitely warm here. Definitely warm. All right, gotta go check in my hotel. gonna do it for today. I've arrived. Viva Las Vegas. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I'll be here for a series of days. Have some good times. See you in the next video. The vlog is over.